Hello, I'm Chris Bagwell, and this is my Learning Java project for CSE 310 Applied Programming, BYU, Idaho. I decided to do in this project is make a banking account, our banking application. Here I have the local bank that basically creates and runs. This is the main class, it runs everything. Here we can see that we have the outputs that will be displayed to the user to make a choice, and then depending on their choices what's made, we'll run certain methods. It uses a do while loop to ask the question first and then wait for a response until the response is queue, which will quit out of the program. This is a customer class. Basically, it will basically just creates the first and last name of the customer and sets up a string so when they call the customer.string toString method, it displays first and space and last name for the customer. The bank class does a lot of the work. It implements an array list to hold different accounts. And we also are going to add those arrays to a file, or those counts to a file, and we create new files, and we check for errors using try-catch statements when trying to create a new file or load to a file. Basically, anything to do with files is where I'm using try-catch. I could add account, where it will start a new account with a new balance. Get the first name, last name, and the beginning balance. Or I could delete an account, just ask for what account to be removed, and retrieves the location of the account and removes the account. And then decrements the number of accounts. There's a transaction, and a transaction could be either to deposit money into the account or to withdraw money into the account. They both use the account class to do that. Check balances and update accounts. And then finally the account class, which will create a balance, do some customer stuff, with creating a customer or attaching the account to a customer. We have two constructors to modify or create different kinds of or different styles of accounts with balances and without balances. Get ID, get balance, get deposit, withdraw, and then again a toString method. So to see it work, click run. So here we will just add a customer, so A, and we're going to give the customer name Susan Bagwell. It's my wife's name. Beginning balance will say 100. Now if I wanted to check the balance, see right here it says S Bagwell is the account ID, so S Bagwell is who I'm checking. 100. So I wanted to deposit. S Bagwell 10. This is now how about 110. Let's withdraw. S Bagwell 10. Now back to 100. If I try to withdraw some more, S Bagwell say 110. It says not enough money in the account. And then if I wanted to, I could remove the person from the account. I'm not going to show that quite yet because I wanted to show you the file. What the file looks like. The file that's created is lbaccounts.dat file. And this holds information. It's a little jumbled, but it holds information about the different accounts. So I have tested it. I've tested it with another student. So once I quit the program, it saves the person's information. So if I quit and then I go and say I run the program again, Say I want to check the balance of S. Bagwell. Her information is saved right there. It brings her up. Just like if I wanted to check for C. Bagwell, which is myself, my information is saved. And that is my Learning Java program.